Hello, everybody. Welcome to this training. I'm really excited. In this training, I'm going to share with you what I discovered from selling millions of pesos worth of online courses. And this is for you, even if you're not an expert and you don't know what to teach yet. Before you go, I just want to share with you some of the sales that we got a few months ago in the middle of this pandemic. Okay, just to prove to you that what I'm going to share with you actually works. Okay, so this is our sales. And we were selling actually a different type of product in the middle of the pandemic. Just imagine if you could see, that's 10 minutes, 11. Imagine if you would have sales every single minute. Okay, how much would that be worth to you? Okay, another I want to share with you is a screenshot from our PayPal account. And this is how much we made in one day, right? And in this training, I'm gonna share with you how I did it. How many of you are excited? Now, I just want to tell you that even during this pandemic, we were blessed to and despite a lot of people, because a lot of people are saying that, this is the worst time, this is the worst crisis, and this is the end of the world, okay? However, one thing that really shifted me, it's because I have a different mindset, okay? Instead of looking at this as a crisis, I treat this as an opportunity. Right? And because of this, I was blessed to actually help more than 1,000 families together with other donors, together with other people, and we were able to raise funds and actually feed 1,000 families, donated 100 personal protective equipment to our frontliners. And this is the goal, guys, not just for you to make money, but also for you to serve. Okay. Now, who is this for? Who is this training for? This is for you if you don't have an online course yet, but you want to start your own online course business. Okay. This is also for you if you already have an online course, but it is not selling. In this training, I'm going to show you how to create, sell, and automate your own online course business so that you can create a business of your own. At the same time, eliminate all the difficulties, the challenges in business, like overhead expenses, staff, employees, etc. Okay, so right now, I'm going to share with you 5 things, 5 lessons I learned from doing this for the past 4 years, for making over $1 million selling online courses here in the Philippines. So that's over 50 million as of today, right? So lesson number 1, I'm going to show you how to find a profitable course idea, even if you have no experience in creating courses yet. Okay, lesson number 2, I'm going to show you how to verify if your offer is selling without using any fancy PowerPoint slides and softwares. Lesson number 3, I'm going to share with you how to create a powerful course that produces students' results even if you don't know what to teach yet. And lesson number 4, I'm going to share with you how to automate your entire sales process so that you can generate revenue 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And lesson number 5, I'm going to share with you how to scale your digital course business without losing your sanity and time for yourself. Guys, I just want to check how many of you are excited. Can you type number 1 in the chat, please? Okay, so I just want to check the audience. How many of you don't have a course idea yet? You haven't tried creating a course yet. You don't have an online course yet. Can you type number 2 in the chat if you don't have an online course yet? Okay. And how many of you, naman, already have an online course? And the reason why you're here because it is not selling. Okay, if you have an online course already, can you type number 3 in the chat, please? Okay, wonderful. Right, maraming pong salamat. Okay, so before we begin, is it okay if I can share a little bit of what I do so that you know how I can help you? Okay lang ba? All right, great. So now you might have seen me on social media, on television, on radio. However, what most people actually see is just the surface level. When I say surface level, yung nakita nila na success, but they do not know na 90% ng buhay ko puro failure. So is it okay, guys, if I can share with you my failures on this training? Okay lang ba sa inyo? Okay, thank you. If that's okay, guys, can you type number 5 in the chat? If that's okay, if I can share a little bit of my failures. Okay, wonderful. So I actually started just like most of you, selling glutathione slimming products and network marketing. So sabi ng friend ko, I have a business opportunity for you. Gawin mo lang mag-invite isa sa left, isa sa right, tapos yayaman ka daw. No? So ginawa ko yun. I did it for 3 months. I actually earned my first 6 figures, or I earned more than 100,000 doing that. But unfortunately, when the time went by, yung team ko merong tinatawag na attrition, nawala yung team ko, and eventually I lost my income. Okay, but the truth is, I wasn't happy on what I was doing because I was actually selling to other people, and that is my worst fear. Okay, how many of you also parang worst fear din nila yung magbibenta sa mga tao, like especially in person? Let me know by typing number 7 in the chat. Okay. By the way, how many of you are in network marketing or tried network marketing before? Can you type number 9 in the chat? Great. Maraming salamat. So what happened was, since I was able to earn my first 6 figures in my network marketing business, pero yun nga, hindi nagtagal kasi nawala yung team ko, and then it's no longer growing. In fact, nawala yung income ko. Is good thing I had some savings because of that business. I invested it in a traditional business. So sabi ko, okay, pagod na ako magbenta ng mga tao, magbenta ng mga gamit, mga supplements sa mga tao. What if there's a business wherein I could actually make money without me approaching people? How many of you would like that business, right? So I'm sure all of you drink water, right? So I started this water station business, and to make the long story short, I invested lahat ng savings ko dito sa business na to, but unfortunately I had to close it down kasi it would take me years before ko mabawi, right? And this was the lowest point of my life, and talagang I thought it was the end of the world. Okay, how many of you tried to start a business in the past, but unfortunately, you expected that this would be it, but unfortunately, you know, you lost almost everything you had. Can you type number 2 in the chat, please? All right, great. So, what happened was after I lost my business and lost all of my savings, I had to start another business. I had to start something new, but I didn't have the capital. So, of course, this is my discovery of this online business thing. And I like what most people do. I type the words "how to make money online." How many of you experienced something like that? How many of you tried typing "how to make money online"? Can you type number 3 in the chat? Now, to be honest, I saw a lot of things. Okay, from drop shipping to trading to stocks to through forex, through affiliate marketing, marami. And let me just shortcut my story. And I actually tried one of the things. I did not know it was called online freelancing, but I was selling my time, selling my services for money. So I was helping other businesses. I was doing social media for other businesses. And to make the long story short, I started with getting paid like $5 until it reached $50,000, 50,000 pesos per month per client. Just imagine that. And of course, I can't do it by myself, so I started to get a team. And we became marketing agency helping businesses sell their products and services through social media advertising. And to make the long story short, because I have a lot of clients, I eventually got burned out. Okay. And how many of you, by the way, feel something like that? Na there's a possibility that you're earning, you're having a good living naman, pero you're not happy because you're trading your time for money. You're actually getting burned out. Let me know by typing number 6 in the chat. Great. So, until I actually saw a show, okay, and I don't know if you're familiar with the show Shark Tank. Shark Tank, by the way, is a show wherein startup entrepreneurs pitch their ideas and businesses to billionaires, to investors, and these are the sharks called. These are the businesses. These are the investors or billionaires, which are called sharks. So I realized na one of the things pala that these billionaires and investors invest in, they actually choose what business they invest in, right? And I noticed that they invest in products and not services, right? And the reason for that, it's because products are easy to scale, they're easy to grow, right? I can easily sell 1 million products in one day without consuming my time. However, I cannot trade 1,000 hours in one day, right? So that's the difference. So sabi ko, I was trading my time for money back then. I was selling my service. Sabi ko, how can I convert what I'm doing, which is yung ginagawa ko, helping businesses grow and sell their product and services through social media advertising. So we were building marketing campaigns. We were running ads for businesses. Sabi ko, how can I convert that into a product? So yun nga, here's what I did, no? From service, ginawa ko into a product. Now, how did I do that? Now, before that, I was actually searching for answers, all over the internet, attending seminars, and reading books. And this is how I actually, met like Francis Kong, Bo Sanchez, Chinkitan. By the way, how many of you know these guys? Let me know by typing number 1 in the chat, please. Yeah. So Gary Vaynerchuk, Prince EA, Nas Daily, Anik Singal, Peng Joon. Ito yung malupit, okay? Because this person is really the person na parang super idol ko. I don't know if you know this guy. Okay. Robert Kiyosaki. How many of you know Robert Kiyosaki? Can you type number 7 in the chat? So what happened is I actually flew to Singapore to meet Robert Kiyosaki, and it was super crazy because we had to spend like 100,000 to attend his seminar, and then yung laman ng seminar niya nasa book lang naman, but it doesn't matter. It's not the knowledge that I was there for, but it was the experience of actually meeting him, and super crazy because even kay Peng, I invested in $30,000 mastermind kay Peng. If you know T. Harv Eker from Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, I joined his program. I invested 350,000 pesos to join one of his seminars. Okay, but one of the things aside from learnings that they're giving me, I noticed na they were doing something different. Okay. And I'm sure you know these guys, right? What are they actually selling? Okay. Are they selling physical products? Are they selling, ano yung binibenta nila? Okay. They're actually selling what you call an online course or an information product. What that means is they're packaging their knowledge, their expertise, and they're actually teaching people what they do. They're teaching people ano yung ginawa nila, yung mistakes nila in the past. Now, for some of you, you may be asking, what's an online course? Okay, for some of you, this may be new, but to give you a very short parang introduction lang of what this is, imagine a school, and instead of going to the school, instead of going to a physical building, you watch a video. Okay. However, there's a difference for this. Aside from the way of delivering ito video, ito is physical, is an online course kasi usually yung tinuturo niyan is usually life lessons. Okay. Hindi theory. Now, how many of you would agree that you go to school and 90% of the time is hindi mo naman nagamit in real life, right? I went to school and one of the failing subjects I had was chemistry. And good thing I didn't apply chemistry in my life, right? But so the point here is yung problem kasi ng school, and for me, I think that's the problem we have because our educational system is kumaga sira, right? Now, in an online course, you're not gonna teach them chemistry. You're not gonna teach them PE or math or history. Now, what you're teaching them are life lessons. So what are these things? These are things na we are using them every single day. Okay? And these are things that we are willing to pay for someone else to teach us. For example, let's say you know how to cook. Okay? Would you agree that there's also a lot of people there who wants to know how to cook? And would you agree that a lot of people are willing to pay you for them to learn how to cook? If you agree, can you type number 3 in the chat? Right? So that's what I'm saying. Another example would be, let's say you got out of debt. Okay, so baon ka sa utang for 10 years and one day you got out of debt. Now, are you actually credible enough to teach people na baon sa utang? Can you teach them ano yung ginawa mo? What is your personal finance? What is your strategy? How do you make money? How do you save money? How do you pay off your debt? Right? Unfortunately, karamihan ng kailangan natin, the information that we need in real life, it is not taught in school. How many of you would agree? Can you type number 3 in the chat, please? All right, great. So now, sa online course, these are real life lessons. Especially, there are 3 niches na sobrang kailangan natin. Okay, these are wealth, health, and relationships. Okay, wealth, paano yumaman? Health, how to be healthy. Relationships, how to have a good marriage, how to train your children. Okay? Unfortunately, these are not taught in school. That is why my role and your role sa Pilipinas is very important because we are the ones who's going to change the world. Okay? So now, during this pandemic, we receive a lot of news just like this, right? Businesses are closing. And I've during this pandemic, I really prayed to God and thank God na, Lord, thank you because, even during these crazy uncertain times, you're able to bless us. And sabi ko, Lord, how can I help? How can I share my blessings? Okay, one way is giving out money. That's just one way. However, instead of giving out money, why don't I teach people how to make money as well? Instead of giving fish, why don't I teach people how to get a fish, right? So, would you agree that online course is the only business that is lockdown proof, that is crisis proof, and it's a home-based business? That means, and you've also seen news. Now, there's a possibility that this virus thing may happen again in the future. Okay, I mean, let's face it. It may be a different type of virus. It may be a different name, pero marami nang lumalabas, diba, na there's a new type of virus now. And instead of praying that, yes, it's good to pray, but instead of hoping, okay, the word is hoping, that there won't be a crisis, why don't you prepare for this by being in a business that is lockdown proof and crisis proof, right? So I just want to share this to you. I actually created a YouTube video or YouTube content about this, but I want to share the summary of what I shared. Now, I've been into a lot of business in the past. And let me share with you what those businesses are. Traditional business, affiliate marketing, stock trading, okay, e-commerce, online courses. Now, e-commerce, selling physical product, that means I buy products from China, sell it in the Philippines. I usually have a markup of like 5-10 times more. Stock trading, okay, you know that. Affiliate marketing is, I'm going to include here selling other people's products and doing network marketing, selling insurance. It's kind of like part of the spectrum of affiliate marketing as well. Okay. So I'm going to explain to you what are my 7 business criteria. So I learned this from meeting a lot of business mentors. So ibig sabihin ito is before I enter into a business, I look at these 7 business criteria. And most people, they always say yes. Kumbaga, uy, merong ganitong offer, merong ganitong business. Oh, sige, pasok ako. Uy, merong ganitong opportunity on how to make money. Oh, sige, pasok ako. But ako, I realized na that is the wrong way to do. Okay? Because you always say yes and then you move from one thing to another thing. And I know for some of you, you have failed in the past. I totally understand that because I failed. Like I just can't count how many times I failed. But it is not your fault, okay? Sometimes you may be in a business na hindi bagay para sa'yo. Okay, for example, I was in a business wherein I had to sell to people personally. Even if let's say, yeah, like even if you're a good person and you know how to like you're very passionate or you're skillful, pero if you're in the wrong business, if you're in the wrong opportunity, then most probably hindi match. Okay, you won't be able to achieve financial success through that. Now, let me share with you my 7 business criteria. Okay, so before I start a business, I look at this. Okay, first is it easy to scale? Okay, madali ba siya i-scale? Second is, does it have a low capital investment? Okay. When I say low capital investment, you don't have to spend like $1 million to be able to start that business and grow that business. Next is, does it have low overhead expenses? Okay. Next is it low risk? Next is it low competition? Okay. Next is legacy. Ibig sabihin ng legacy is once you pass away, can you still pass it to your family? Or does it have an impact to the world? Okay, ibig sabihin yan, when you pass away, will people actually remember you of starting that business? And lastly, this is one criteria that I did not consider since the start of, and because of the start of this crisis, I actually included this, which is lockdown proof. Now, I'm gonna make a summary. Traditional business, yung check lang niya is legacy, right? You agree that it's hard to scale, it has low capital investment. Affiliate marketing or network marketing or selling other people's products, I would say that it has a lot of check, but unfortunately, it has a high competition. Ibig sabihin yun is, would you agree that when you're selling other people's product, you're actually competing with kasama mong members? Okay, I was part in a network marketing opportunity and we were like 100,000 network marketers in one company. Even if we're number one, I'm not competing with other companies. I'm competing with other members in the same company, right? And you don't want to be in that business because the only way for you to win is to become the lowest price. The only way for you to win is to do something different. But the point here is it has a high competition. Legacy is you can't pass it, okay? To somebody else, or people would not remember you once you pass away. Stock trading naman, it has this advantages. Yes, low overhead expenses, low competition, lockdown proof. E-commerce it has high competition because the problem with e-com is meron kaming tinatawag na kopya-kopya method na that's why most people don't want to share what products they're selling. It's because baka kokopyahin. Of course, it's not lockdown proof kasi it involves shipping, it involves fulfillment. And if magla-lockdown yung economy maybe in the future, then your business is dead. But look at online courses, okay? It's easy to scale. Okay, look at online courses. It's easy to scale. It has a low capital investment. It has low overhead expenses. It has low risk, low competition. You could leave a legacy. What that means is if you pass away, people are gonna remember you because you have actually impacted their lives. And you can actually, if you can look at T. Harv Eker, nag-retire na siya, but his son, okay, Jesse Eker is the one actually handling the business. And then it is lockdown proof. So would you agree that the online courses is the only way for you to achieve financial success, especially during these crazy and uncertain times? Let me know by typing number 6 in the chat, please. Okay? And for some of you are still wondering, ano ba yung online course? Ano yung may example? Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. So online course, again, is packaging your knowledge, your expertise, and transforming that into a product online. Okay, example would be how to get 6-pack abs at home without sacrificing your favorite meal. Okay, how to cook world-class spaghetti without using expensive ingredients. Okay, how to get your ex back without texting and chasing her. Okay, how to make money from YouTube without shooting a single video. Okay, how to read a book faster without sacrificing your comprehension. How to earn in stock trading without watching the market daily. How to close more sales without convincing your prospects. Right? So guys, would you agree that the things that I shared here is information na kailangan mo? Right? I have a friend, by the way, he bought a product. I think the product was 15,000 pesos, and it was about relationship, how to get your ex back without texting and chasing her. Exactly this one, okay? And sabi niya na sulit daw yung 15,000 niya kasi he got her ex back. Okay, imagine that, right? So if you're somebody naman who's selling your time for money, if you're an online freelancer, you are trading, kumaga you're selling services, then this is how you can convert. These are some examples on how you can convert your service into a product. So for example, if you're a copywriter, you can, instead of working as a copywriter, you can teach how to write sales letters that convert. If you're an email marketer, you can teach people how to create emails that gets high open rates. Okay, if you are a FB ad specialist, you can teach how to run Facebook ads for e-commerce. If you're a virtual assistant, you can teach how to get high-paying clients for your services. If you are a video editor, you can teach people how to create viral videos in your Facebook page. If you're a social media manager, you can teach people how to grow your following in Instagram. If you're an accountant, you can teach people how to read financial statements as a business owner. Now, this way, the reason why you would make more money, it is because you're actually serving more people. Okay, if you're a copywriter, you write copy, you trade your time for money, you cannot handle 100 clients. However, if you package your information, actually teach them how you do it, you can actually serve 1,000 clients without trading your time. And that is the key here. Okay, so again, this is what I will be sharing with you. But before anything else, is it okay if I can ask a quick favor? Okay lang ba? Guys, I'm gonna give you amazing value, amazing content. And here's my favor. Is it okay if at the last 10 minutes of our training, I'm gonna share with you a one-time special offer that's only available for those who attended today? Let me know. Type yes if that's okay with you. Say nga, type yes if that's okay. Okay. All right, great. Okay. So now, lesson number 1, how to find a profitable course idea even if you have no experience in creating courses yet. Okay. So now, let me share with you a backstory. Last January, I actually flew to US to attend Funnel Hacking Live. Funnel Hacking Live is an international marketing conference wherein different millionaires and marketers from different parts of the world attend this. It was in Nashville, Tennessee in US. And it was crazy because this was the time na pumutok yung coronavirus, and I actually had a connecting flight from Cebu to Shanghai. A day before, I had to rebook my flight, which I had to spend, unfortunately, 6 figures to do that. Pero anyways, I had to attend this seminar because I know that the value of this seminar would be much higher. What actually happened here is, if you can see these pictures, these are 2 Kama Club winners. Okay, meron silang mga awards. Okay, what does 2 Kama Club mean? Okay, so these are the people who made $1 million selling products through one funnel. So now there were actually 700 people who received their $1 million award. Okay, and so ginawa ko, imagine 1 p.m. kami na, we started 1 p.m. Actually, I think we ended 5 p.m. Okay, imagine 4 hours just by receiving the award. So what I did was, andito sila, and then I was waiting. When they exit, I was actually waiting at the exit, and I had my pen and paper with me. And every single person, I wasn't able to catch all of them because sobrang dami nila, and they were so fast. I actually interviewed them. Sabi ko, okay, before you go, can I ask a few questions? Sabi ko, what is your offer? Who is your target market? What is your niche? Okay, so I wrote it down. And then I was able to document 100 niche markets, 100 proven ideas, okay, course ideas. Now that is actually selling, sa US. So sabi ko, okay, here's the thing. Would you agree, guys, na yung Pilipinas is we're actually delayed more than other countries? So kumbaga nauna talaga yung Japan, nauna yung US. Type yes if yes. Ay medyo delay tayo, tama ba? So sabi ko, okay, sa Pilipinas kasi, yung online course, wala pang masyadong competition. So, kumbaga, very new. Dun sa US, guys, grabe. Like, when people are gonna ask you, anong ginagawa mo? Oh, I create and sell online course. Alam mo yan yung reaction nila, wow, grabe. Mayaman to, di ba? So doon, an online course creator talaga is kind of like, para kang professional, para kang lawyer, para kang doctor. And sabi ko, wow, what if I could bring this sa Pilipinas? Okay? And by the way, I just want to tell you that I did not make millions teaching people how to create online courses. Okay, I actually sold online courses first, and because of that, a lot of people were asking me, sabi ko, okay, why don't I actually teach this? Especially, and this was my parang aha moment. Na sabi ko, okay, dito sa US, baka siguro here's the reason why the US is much progressive. Because they have online course creators that actually helps people, teaching them the knowledge, okay? You're actually shortcut mo yung learning curve ng tao. Tama ba? Okay, so what happened was, I went back to the Philippines and I had a 32-hour flight. Out of the 100, sobrang dami. Sabi ko, okay, what if I like cut these? So, while on my way to the Philippines, I actually chose 28 course ideas, 28 proven course ideas. So I wrote that down and I kept that. Unfortunately, I cannot implement everything, right? So kumaga, trip ko lang na i-write down. Some were different niches. Out of those 28, million-dollar course ideas, I noticed na merong similarities para like and how they did it, right? How many of you would want to know what these similarities are? Can you type number 4 in the chat, please? Ayan, okay. So, this is what I call a blue ocean strategy. Okay, and this is the exact thing that they're doing. And what I'm teaching you is worth a lot of money because I interviewed them. They actually failed because they did not follow this strategy. Okay, this is how the blue ocean strategy works. Now imagine this. This is a big market. Okay, and this is you. So ito yung mga competitors mo. Fishes. Ayan. So here's my question: are you a small fish or a big fish? Comment nga sa chat. Are you a small or a big fish? Okay, you're a small fish, tama ba? So, here on the other hand, it is a smaller market. Okay, but this is you. Here's my question: are you a big fish or a small fish? Okay, so what does blue ocean strategy mean? Now, when you create and sell an online course, you don't have to target everybody. You only have to target what you call a niche market, a specific target market. Now, you can be two options. Okay, you can be number one, you can be somebody who you can be a small fish in a big pond. So this is a small fish in a big pond. Second is you can be a big fish in a small pond. So what's going to happen is what they're doing is they're actually applying this. You are a big fish in a small pond. Ano yung advantage niyan? If a fish or competitor comes in, kakainin mo lang. Pero if papasok ka sa red ocean, okay, ibig sabihin ng red ocean, madugo. Ito blue ocean, walang competition, hindi siya madugo. If papasok ka dito, kakainin ka. Pero pag ikaw yung you focus on a specific target market, kahit maliit lang, okay? You become a big fish and now you become what you call a category king. Okay? What does a category king mean? When you say Coca-Cola, di ba? Meron siya lang category king. I'm gonna give an example. Sabihin natin fast food. Okay? Sige nga, let me know in the chat nga. What is your category king in fast food? Sige nga. Yan. So, Jollibee, di ba? How about Only Rice fast food? Okay? Ano yung, sige nga, comment nga sa chat. What is your category king? Okay? It is Mang Inasal. So, if you notice, si Mang Inasal, mas specific yung category king niya. Right? Only Rice fast food. How about transportation app? Dito sa Pilipinas. Sige nga, comment nga sa chat. Okay? Grab. Minsan, sometimes you don't have to think about it, di ba? How about transportation app for motorcycles? Okay? Ayan, Angkas. Right? So, how about this? Okay, how about toothpaste? Sige nga, comment nga sa chat. Ano yung category king? Okay, Colgate. Pero meron ding toothpaste for sensitive teeth, diba? Which is Sensodyne. So what I'm talking about is you don't have to compete with to the big guys, but you can position yourself in a specific market and you become the category king. Now, ngayon, if you think of it, Only Rice fast food. Marami ng Only Rice fast food pero si Mang Inasal pa rin kasi nakaka-category king na siya. Meron ng basta marami ng Only Rice fast food, di ba? So, what this means is in creating an online course, don't teach people how to lose weight. Okay? Teach people, we can focus on weight loss for moms. Kasi pag weight loss, medyo generic. Okay? But weight loss for moms, specific, ikaw yung category king na. Meron ding iba, weight loss for business owners. Meron ding weight loss for call center agents. Okay? Why is this important? Because each of the target market has different pains. Okay? Digital marketing. Meron digital marketing. You can focus on digital marketing for dentists. Okay? Parenting, okay? Parenting for teenagers. If you're noticing, medyo mas specific tayo. Diet, ketogenic diet, meron ding paleo diet, meron ding intermittent fasting, di ba? Stock market, you can focus on trading. So, dating, you can focus on how to kiss a girl for the first time. So, guys, sobrang daming course ideas. Because I know some of you doesn't have a course idea yet. That's okay, okay? Kasi you actually develop it over time as you meet a lot of people. Hindi lang siya one-time thing, okay? It takes time for you to develop a course idea. Okay? And usually your course idea, it's andyan lang yan. Pero ngayon pa lang na open yung mind nyo, right? So now, I receive a lot of questions. And this is the question I receive. Okay, do I need to be an expert before I create and sell an online course? Can you type in the chat? Sa tingin nyo ba, kailangan ba ako maging expert before I create and sell my own online course? Yes or no? Sige na, type na sa chat. Okay. So I'm going to answer this question. Okay. First of all, what is an expert? What is an expert? Okay. People say an expert is somebody who knows everything. Okay, here's my question. Tell me somebody who knows everything. I believe no one. Nobody knows everything. That means nobody is an expert. Does that make sense? Now, an expert, what it really means is somebody who knows more than the rest or majority of the people. Okay, I'm going to give an example. Let's say if you learn piano for 1 year. Now, I'm sure that majority of your friends, 90% of your friends doesn't know how to play piano, like zero knowledge. Would you agree? Type yes if yes. Okay, yeah. So now, you're actually credible enough to teach that person. Because ikaw, meron ka experience, yung friend mo, zero experience. Now, I'm gonna give you an example. For example, itong teacher nito, what makes this teacher credible enough to teach the students? Okay, I'm gonna share with you a story. Actually, when I graduated college, in-invite ako para mag-teacher daw sa isang university. Sabi ko, fresh grad pa lang ako, in-invite mo ako. But to make the long story short, I said no. But sabi ko, okay. The reason pala, it's because not because you have the degree, not because you have have the certificate, etc. It is because pinagdaanan mo yung pinagdaanan ng mga students, right? So ngayon, what they're learning, let's say, is 1 plus 1. Ikaw, you already know what 1 plus 1. So that means you're actually credible enough to teach these students. Now, in creating and selling an online course, you don't have to be an expert. You just have to be 1 page ahead more than everybody else. Okay? Ibig sabihin, you know more, you know a little bit more than majority of the people. And I know you have this. The truth is, somebody will always know more than you. Ako, even if I teach these things, even if I teach social media, running ads, all of these things, there is more people who are better than me. Okay? And the people who are better than me, meron pa mas magaling sa kanila. In short, I don't believe na merong pinakamagaling. Because we're actually better than somebody else in one thing, right? So that means ikaw, since you're actually, you have an experience, you have a knowledge, you're actually credible enough to teach that person. And here's what happens. Number 1, instead of that person going through your failures, through your mistakes in the past, you're actually shortcutting their learning curve. That means if ikaw, it took you 1 year to learn piano, it could only take them 1 month to learn piano. How much is 11 months worth for them? You're actually saving them time and money, right? And that is lesson number 1. Okay, how many of you are learning so far? Can you type number 1 in the chat, please? Okay, nasa lesson number 1 pa lang tayo. Ayan. So, lesson number 2, how to verify if your offer is selling without using fancy PowerPoint slides and software. Okay. So now, in lesson number 1, we're actually getting the course idea. Okay. And to find the course idea, we should find what you call a category king natin. Once you already have that course idea, the next thing that we need is to verify that course idea. Kasi what most people do is they have the course idea. Okay, marunong ako magluto. Now, I would create a course on how to cook. That's the wrong way to do it. Okay? The reason why, because hindi ka pa sure eh. Hindi ka pa sure if merong bumibili. Hindi ka pa sure if tama ba yung target market mo. And they spend 6 to 12 months creating the course that does not sell. Okay? And that's what most people do. So, and that's why what I'm offering this, what I'm sharing with you are my mistakes that I made in the past. I have courses, I spent a lot of months creating it, and then it did not sell. And I realized that the best courses pala are using this strategy. Okay. Now, what we're doing is we're verifying our course idea. We're verifying our offer. Okay. By trying to sell it first. Now, let me share with you a backstory is when I was in fourth year college, I was in the on the job training, and I was assigned here sa Apple One, or parang real estate on a firm, okay, selling condominiums. Now, during this time is isang building lang, isang bahay lang naka-up, ito lang. And this is what you call the showroom. All other things, this is that's a picture. Ano lang to I think hanggang hindi pa rin tapos. But when I was tawag dito, working here is I was in this one bahay lang. And it was amazing because every day it was very busy. It was very busy kasi they have a lot of sales every day. And alam mo yung what's shocking is because they're actually buying an idea. They're buying a plan. Kumbaga, hindi pa natayo yung building, binibili na nila. Sabi ko, okay, ethical ba yan? Pwede ba yan? Hindi ba yan scam? Diba? And I realized na hindi yan scam. This is what you call pre-selling. Okay? How many of you are familiar with pre-selling? Can you type number 3 in the chat? Right? So sabi ko, okay, wow. I realized pala na itong mga real estate business, kasi would you agree na it would cost a lot of money to actually build this out? Yes? I realized pala na ito pala yung strategy nila. Kasi when they start creating these condominiums, kulang yung pera nila. So what they do is they sell the idea first. And then based on that, yung pera mo gagamitin nila to build that idea. Okay, sabi ko, wow, how can I implement that into business? So what I did was, this was the time na I was creating an online course. And then sabi ko, okay, how can I implement that idea, also called as pre-selling or pre-sale? So what I did, dream ko kasi that I could speak on stage kasi back then nobody would invite me because I'm a nobody. Sabi ko, I'll create my own event. Okay. And I think the event ticket was like 100 pesos. So I need to offer something at the end of the seminar para I could cover all my expenses. Kasi this is in SM and the expense was really high. The rent was really expensive. So what I did was I gave amounts of value, and then at the end of my training, sabi ko, okay, I'm gonna give you a one-time special offer, and then here's what happened. Okay. And during that time, I told them that I haven't created the course yet, but I'm actually selling you the idea. In exchange, I can I'm dropping the price into blank. Okay, so I dropped the price. I think I dropped the price to 50%. And here's what happened. Okay, since then I have students around the country enrolling this program, and have like more than 1,000 students in just this one program. Okay, and each program is about 30 to 50,000. Okay, because we started with 30,000. Eventually we sold it for 50,000 per course. Okay, 50,000 pesos. Okay, and sabi ko, okay, how can I, like, the reason why I share this to you, it's because of the concept of pre-selling. Okay? Kasi what if I actually created the course first and it did not sell? Sayang oras ko. But since I sold it first, na-verify ko, I had the motivation to create it, right? But the problem here was I was doing a live event. Okay? I realized, this is during this pandemic, okay? I have an offer and it's 100,000 pesos. So sabi ko, okay, implementing the pre-selling again, how can I do this? We can't do live events. Sabi ko, okay, what if I do a whiteboard webinar or whiteboard presentation? Okay, so that means I'm gonna sell the offer with no slides, no fancy equipment, no live events, nothing, only a whiteboard. Okay, during this time, I have my iPad. Dito nga sa Zoom, merong you can just draw using your laptop. Or you can just use a whiteboard and a marker, or you can get a cardboard. You can get it from National Bookstore, a Manila paper. Kung wala kang whiteboard, basta meron kang susulatan, you go live, and then, you sell your thing. What happened is people bought, okay, 100,000 pesos even during this pandemic using a whiteboard presentation. And I have not created the program yet. Sabi ko, okay, if this works, that means this is what I should be recommending pala to other people as well. That before they actually sell, or before they actually create a program, they sell it first. Because I know, I have a lot of friends, by the way. They have created a course, but you know what happened? It took them 2 years, more than 2 years, hanggang hindi pa rin tapos, to create their slides. Okay? They create their slides, they create this and that, this. Tapos, uy, kumusta? Have you created your course? Hindi pa tapos. Well, after 1 year, have you created your course? Ay, hindi pa tapos. O hanggang the reason why they're not done yet, because they go back to your slides. Don't create a slide. Just use a whiteboard, whiteboard and a marker. Sell your offer, and if it sells in its raw format, that means your course idea, your offer is working. Are you following so far? Type number 3 in the chat if you are following. Yan. Okay. So, here's another example. Okay. This entire presentation, this entire training is before I actually created slides. Sabi ko, pero may interested sa training na to. I presented it through a whiteboard. Trust me, I got this idea 30 minutes. Sabi ko, okay, I'm gonna do a live. 30 minutes, Allah, sulat ako. And then sabi ko, bahala na. That's why my handwriting is, it's crooked. And then I just did that in less than 30 minutes. Just imagine that. And this whiteboard webinar, whiteboard presentation made 6 figures in 1 hour. Okay. So that's what I'm selling. That's what I'm telling you guys. When you have the course idea, you verify it first using a whiteboard presentation or whiteboard webinar. And if you notice, I actually just follow the same script lang. Ulit-ulit lang yung script. Okay. Kahit anong product, kahit anong offer, I just use the same template, the same script as well, and it converts. Okay. So I receive a lot of questions na, are people gonna buy my course? Na meron namang YouTube and Google, di ba? I can just search on Google how to cook, how to do photography, how to blah, blah, blah. Okay? So the answer is yes. Okay? Yes! People are buying your course. Do you know why? It's because of this. People don't buy information. Okay? They buy results. Can you type the word results in the chat, please? They buy results. Right? Now, what you're selling is not just information. It's not just your course. Okay? And people don't understand this. What you're selling is you're selling accountability. Okay? When you say accountability, after they consume the information, are they gonna implement it? Because if they're gonna search it on YouTube and Google, what happens is implement it. That's why 99% who does it by themselves actually fail. Right? Okay, let me tell you. When's the last time that you searched a particular thing in YouTube and Google and you succeeded doing it? Never, right? If not 1%, no, 0.001%, right? How personal, I'm gonna tell you, I did not succeed doing it by myself. Okay, I succeeded by learning it from other people and implementing it. Okay, so what you're selling is support. Okay, if meron kang problem sa YouTube and Google, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, because a lot of people have this concern na search na ako sa YouTube. The reason why people create YouTube contents, it's not for you to get results. It's for them to get views so that they will get money. Okay? More views, more pera, sila yayaman, bahala ka na. Are you getting this so far? Okay? So, the YouTube contents does not mean that it produces results. Basta meron lang silang views. Okay? Now, here, and of course, when somebody goes to YouTube, they cannot, they cannot ask the owner, uy, I have a problem. No support. Okay? Pero here, the reason why you're giving them support, because they invested money in you. Okay? You're giving them an extra service, which is support. Another is you're giving them a community wherein they can talk with each other, they can mastermind with other people, with other students, and that's why people buy courses. It's because it has an accountability, it has support, and it has a community, which is not offered in Google and YouTube. Okay, and that is lesson number 2. Okay, moving on to lesson number 3. Now, lesson number 2, again, recap is we discuss on how to verify offer using a whiteboard webinar. Okay, by using the script that I use, and if you just copy what I do, everything would be much easy. Now, let's say meron dang bumili sa course mo. Okay, so you presented your offer in a whiteboard, and then merong bumili. Now, that's the only time that you create and record your course. So this, which brings us to lesson number 3, how to create a powerful course that produces students' results, even if you don't know what to teach yet. Because I know a lot of people, I don't have, how many of you have you want to create an online course? Okay. Let me know in the chat nga, how many of you want to create an online course? Can you type number 2 in the chat, please? Okay. And how many of you want to create an online course, but you don't know what to teach yet? Okay. Hindi mo pa alam ano ituturo mo. Can you type number 4 in the chat? Okay, great. So, this is for you, okay? So, yun nga, sinabi ko, I meet a lot of people na hindi pa rin tapos yung course nila. And ako, I've done a lot of courses in the past. And I knew my lesson na, okay? But I want to share with you the top 3 reasons why your course isn't finished yet, okay? Are you ready? Number 1, they don't know what to teach. Hindi nila alam ang dituturo nila. Number 2, delayed projects kasi procrastination. Okay, bukas na lang, di ba? Number 3 is hindi sila confident if good enough ba yung course nila. How many of you experience these concerns as well? Type number 5 in the chat. Okay, great. So now, in this training, in this lesson, I'm gonna share with you how to solve this. Okay, now, I shared with you kanina that I sold my first course. This wasn't my first course, but I sold this course that blew up through a pre-selling offer. Okay, that means I sold it first before creating it. Now, actually, this is would you want to know how I did it, guys? Okay, type yes if yes. Okay, here's the thing. When I actually sold my course, I did not know exactly yet on what to teach. Okay, meron akong knowledge, meron akong idea, pero hindi pa parang clear. Hindi pa parang, hindi pa clear eh. So what I did is I asked them what they want. Okay, so what I did, I told them, okay, what are your questions about blank? What are your questions about weight loss? What are your questions about ketogenic diet? What are your questions about plant-based diet? What are your questions about marriage? What are your questions about e-commerce? What are your questions about Facebook ads? What are your questions about blank? And now what's going to happen, kasi these people are actually paid buyers na. Okay? They are paid customers. So they are quality people already. So what actually happens is they are willing to share, okay, I want to, you're gonna get like more than 100 questions. Okay? Based on that, that is how you create your course. Okay? So you answer, you get one question, okay, you answer this question in this module. So what's gonna happen is, you will have like 100 questions and 100 answers. You're gonna package it into like, okay, lesson number 1, I'm gonna put it. So kumaga, week 1, week 2, you're gonna package it. Now, ito yung maganda. Because when I sold my course first, okay, and then what I did was actually, I'm gonna forward it. I actually delivered it in a group coaching call. Okay, what that means is I did not record it by myself. I told them that I'm gonna deliver it in a weekly basis. So sabihin natin, okay, etong week na to, I'm gonna teach module number 1. The second week, I'm gonna teach module number 2. The next week, yung maganda dyan is you have time to prepare. Okay, hindi ka loaded. I'm gonna create this 10-module course. Okay, hindi ka loaded. At the same time, here's the reason why it's better to do it in a group coaching call. I've experienced kasi recording a course by myself, nakaka-boring. Wala kang gana. You become perfectionist. Okay? However, if you have students there, and I'm gonna tell you, they're not there to bash you. They're there to support you. Okay? How would you like you creating your course, meron nagsusupport sa'yo? Ito yung maganda when you start group coaching. They give you immediate feedback. Okay? So, oy, coach, hindi ko naintindihan yung part na to. Can you explain it again? Explain it. Okay? Nagigets nyo ba, guys? And then they comment, okay, nagigets ko. So now, number one, you're sure you're delivering maximum value. You're sure that you're delivering amazing content because you have a person, you have people verifying if, ano ba, maganda ba siya. And guys, it doesn't have to be a lot of people, okay? Ito na, we are just 8 people including me, so there are just 7 people. Just imagine that, okay? Second is, if your concern is procrastination, wala nang procrastination. Do you know why? Because you're scheduling it in a weekly basis. So week 1, I'm gonna do this. Guys, I'm gonna deliver the content July 5, for example, Monday. Okay. So now you have no choice but to create it before that day. Okay. Now, no procrastination. Kasi naka-schedule na. Okay. And that's the advantage if you sell group coaching. Okay. And now ito yung mangyayari. You are going to Zoom, for example, and you're recording this. You're teaching them. You're recording it. And then you are refining it. Ibig sabihin ng refining, tatanggalin mo yung mga turo mo na hindi nila naintindihan. So like, coach, we don't understand this. Okay, you cut that part. Okay, you reteach it again. So now, yung entire online course mo is actually refined. It's actually people na naintindihan nila. Okay? And this is my internet business launch program that I launched a few years back. And this helped business owners sell their businesses, okay? Sell and market their products and services. And this is how I created this course, okay? I sold it first. And when I sold it, I scheduled a group coaching call. And then I taught that course. And after teaching that course, I cut the parts na hindi na naintindihan, refined it, and boom, it becomes a perfect course. And now it produces student results. Okay, that's why I have a lot of success stories here. And this is the advantage when you're creating and selling online courses. How much would it be worth if your students would say, Coach, thank you. Thank you because I was able to lose weight. I was able to lose 10 pounds in 3 months because of your help. Coach, I was able to get out of obesity. Coach, I was able to fix our broken marriage. We were supposed to have a divorce, an annulment. Okay. Coach, I was able to have a better relationship with my son. Okay. How much would that be worth to you guys? Would that be priceless? Can you type number 2 if that's priceless for you? Okay. Because what I'm telling you guys is this business is not just about making money. It's about impacting lives. And that is my passion. Kasi if yung habol mo lang dito, I'm gonna tell you, if habol mo ito, pera-pera lang, this is not for you. However, if you're somebody na you wanna impact lives, okay, as a priority, you wanna share your knowledge, your expertise, and then on the side, dun pa lang kakikita ng pera, then this is for you, okay? This is not a get-rich-quick scheme na, you know, just like what most people tell you, na, oy, dito yayaman ka. Okay? Here, you change lives first before you get rich. Okay? So one person who actually implements this strategy is Chinky Tan. I'm sure you know him. I bought one of his courses, and usually mga courses niya pangmasa. So before he actually creates a course, okay? Before he actually creates a course, he sells it first. Okay? And if you notice, meron siyang course, One Negosyante, and instead of, so he's selling the same process, no? It's a group coaching. It's a live online seminar. And then after that, after kumbaga, he sells it first, he does it live, and then yung recording nun is he makes it as a recording here. Okay? So that is that is lesson number 3. Okay? So lesson number 3, again, to recap, is Once you have already sold your course idea, you create it with your students so that you can refine it and make it better. Which brings us, if you've already created your lesson number 3, if you have already created your course, that brings us to the 4th step, okay, which is automating your entire sales process. How to automate your sales process so that you can generate revenue 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Let me know if you are excited. Type number 3 in the chat if gusto nyo to. So when I say that is, that means you will have the ability to make money even when you're sleeping, make money even while you're on vacation. But this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? Here, the reason why that is possible, it's because meron kang automatic sales process that is selling for you kahit natutulog ka, kahit 2 a.m. yan, meron kang sales process, okay? How many of you would want to generate revenue even if you're sleeping? Let me know by typing number 4. Okay, great. So let me share you the backstory. I attended Peng Joon's mastermind. It's $30,000 to be in this room. That's equivalent to 1.5 million. And what happened was he had a coaching call with somebody and I was at the back, if you could see, nasa likod ako. And meron siyang pinakita. And I covered it because it's personal. It's not mine. But meron siyang pinakita. And these are the sales process, or also called as a sales funnel. Sales funnel is also called sales process ng iba't ibang tao. And sabi ko, oh, that's the reason why that it's easy for Peng to create a lot of sales funnel. It's because he actually models what other people are doing. So I approached him, sabi ko, Peng, is it okay if I can have a copy of that? Sabi niya, no. Sabi ko, okay, Peng, is it okay if I can pay you 100,000 pesos for that? Sabi niya, no, it's worth more. Sabi ko, okay, I can't afford you anymore. He's not even willing. Even if I paid him 1 million pesos, he's not willing to give it. Sabi niya, because it's worth more. Okay? It's worth like $1 million a month. So sabi, okay, fine, I'll create my own. Okay, he's not willing to So what I did, I was in Bali or Phuket. Basta I was maraming seminars. I was in a resort with him. When I went back sa Cebu, is I increased my credit limit of the credit card and maxed out it for 500,000 pesos. I bought the courses, I bought the sales, I bought the different products of different people. And the reason why I had to buy it, because the only way for you to go to their sales process is to buy their products. And ito yung itsura. Okay, this is in my Trello account. And here I have the sales process of Robert Kiyosaki, Peng Joon, Dan Lok, Tai Lopez, Frank Kern, Billie Jean, Ryan Dice, Alex Singal, Dean Graziosi, Russell Brunson, Brendan Richard, many more. Okay, how many of you know these guys? Let me know by typing number 3 in the chat, please. Yan. So what I did was I actually tinatawag namin a funnel hack. Okay, their sales process, and I noticed, and trust me, even like Dean Graziosi, he has a sales process that made $100 million selling a book. Wow, I mean, I can't even comprehend that, right? I noticed, and to tell you, I actually started implementing all the sales process, and I just got burned out. Sabi ko, I'll just focus on one sales process. And I noticed na meron palang similarities yung ginagawa nila, and most of them has this one sales process. Okay, and what is this? Our one sales funnel. What is this? This is called a webinar funnel. Okay, webinar funnel is kind of like an online seminar, but it's conducting on the web. However, there's actually a process where you can automate this webinar funnel, this webinar system. Okay, so if you look at other people, they have this complicated stuff like the upsells, the downsells, the cross sells, the order bombs, and all of these crazy things, which I tried. Okay, but dito sa Pilipinas, that's why I'm telling you that if there's one person you could listen here in the Philippines, I'm confident that would be me. You know why? Because I've tested it sa Pilipinas eh. So if you're gonna implement and listen to people international, it may work on what they did sa ibang bansa kasi marami silang credit card doon, pero dito Okay, it's totally different, and I've tested that already. Okay, now here is tatlong pages lang. Just imagine okay, tatlong pages lang. First is the registration page. Here is they will register, the people, your prospects are gonna register because they want to attend, their automated webinar funnel. Okay, and the purpose why they register for this masterclass, for this training, is so that you can actually follow up on them. Okay, 80% of your buyers buy on the 5th to the 12th follow-up. Okay, so that means after the presentation, hindi sila bibili ka agad. Pero if you continually follow up them through an automated system, then they're gonna buy. Okay, now after they register, they see a presentation, and there you actually spend about an hour teaching, and by the end of your presentation, you offer them something that could support them after. Okay, and after that, after you offer them something, they go to the payment page where they will buy. They're gonna choose here if what other payment options are they gonna pay through debit card, credit card, bank transfer, remittance, GCash, digital payment. But etong tatlong pages lang, guys, okay, has made me multiple 7 figures. In fact, 8 figures. Okay, registration page, mag-register sila. Webinar, okay, wherein they're gonna look at the presentation. And then after that, you're going to offer something and then they pay. That is it. How many of you think that that is easy? Can you type the word easy in the chat, please? Okay. All right. So now, to give you like an analogy on how this works, let's imagine a vending machine. Okay. So itong vending machine na to this is your online course. So this is your product, right? Now, for you to sell this product is you need a vending machine, which is also called a webinar funnel. Now, which is pinakita ko sa'yo, 3 pages lang. Now that you already have this webinar funnel, the next thing that you need is you need to have people, or tinatawag natin na traffic. Okay? Because pag meron kang vending machine, walang tao, walang bumibili. Now, the question is, how can you find people? How can you find traffic into your funnels, into your sales process? Now, let me share you the backstory. Few years ago, I was selling other people's products, and I was pretty new, but in a few months, I was able to reach the #1 affiliate in an affiliate marketing company selling other people's products. And a lot of people were shocked. Sabi nila, how is it possible that Fibolim was able to top the affiliate program even if he is new? And how many of you want to know what is the answer? Okay, type #1 if you want to know what the answer is. How did I do it? And by the way, I did it without no following, no email list, and no connections. Okay? Let me tell you first anong ginagawa nila. What they do is they do what you call organic traffic, organic posting. Okay? They post sa mga Facebook groups, they post sa page, they message sa mga friends, they do all this crazy stuff, YouTube, ano yung mga, basta something na libre, yun yung ginagawa nila. However, I was doing what you call investment traffic. Okay? So, I'm paying money. Now, ito yung question, mayaman pala si Fibo. No. All I need was 50 pesos in running ads. Yes, minimum 50 pesos. I started with 50 and it grew. Kasi yung 50 mo, possible mo yung 100 in one day. Okay? Kasi here's my question, guys. Okay? Let's say this is your webinar funnel or your sales process. Now, you spend 50 pesos on ads. And on the same day, you will get back. Sabihin natin in the morning, you spend 50 pesos. In the afternoon, or sa gabi, you get 100 pesos back. Okay? How many 50 pesos would you invest in Facebook ads? Okay? As much as you can. And because I understood that, for me, paying money in Facebook is not an expense. It is an investment. Okay? I'm gonna share with you one of our ads that we ran. Is it okay, guys, if I can share with you the ads that we ran, so that you will have an idea what ads are working? Okay lang ba sa inyo, guys? And type #3 in the chat. Okay, great. So now, this ad, one ad, we spent 107,000 in 1 month just for one ad. Would you agree that it's quite big? However, this made us 1.3 million in 30 days. Okay, this made us 2.1 million in 17 days. Okay. This made us 1.6 million in 12 days. Now, what I'm sharing with you is um, running ads should not be an expense. It should be an investment. What that means is the more you run ads, the bigger the business, right? And if you understand that, you're actually eliminating your competition. Now, I know what you have in mind is, Coach, what if I run ads and it did not work? What if, how many of you tried, by the way, you run ads in the past, pero hindi nag-work? Let me know by typing number 5 in the chat, please. You run ads, pero hindi nag-work. Okay. So I want to tell you that, okay, advertising costs is going to increase over time. Okay. And let me just tell with you, like with a comparison between the physical and the digital product. Now, if you're selling a physical product, sabihin natin 3,000 yung price. Are you going to keep the 3,000? The answer is no, because most probably you would have to pay for the puhunan, the cost of sale, the manufacturing sa product. So let's say, sabihin natin 50% profit. So this also works if you're in affiliate marketing, network marketing. You do not keep 100%, right? So you only keep a percentage. So that means yung net mo, yung clean, okay? Yung net mo is 1,500. But if you're selling a digital product, okay? No shipping, no manufacturing, no cost of sale, 3,000 yung price, 100% profit, you keep 3,000. Now, here's my question. If you spend 1,500 in ads, okay, to get one sale, here's my question. If you're selling a physical product, are you making money? The answer is no. However, if you're selling a digital product, are you making money? The answer is yes. You're actually making 2 times more your money because you're selling digital product. Same price, so yung psychology of buying is actually the same. Okay, so that's a difference if you're selling an online course, and that's what you should be doing as well, so that you'll be profitable forever in running ads. Okay, so now that is the 4th lesson. Okay, and which is, to recap, the 4th lesson is for you to automate your sales process. You should have a webinar system. And for you to run traffic, run people towards a webinar system, kasi yung webinar system yung magko-convert from a prospect to a buyer. You need to run ads, okay? And for you to stay profitable, you should be selling digital product. Kasi even if you suck at running ads, even if you're a newbie in running ads, but if you're selling a digital product, then you will still be profitable, okay? So yun yung maganda, okay? Now that you've already automated your entire sales process, the next step number 5, is for you to scale your digital course or grow your digital course. But most people, they don't want to grow their digital course business because most people think that they will have less time for their family, magiging crazy sila, they won't have time for yourself. In this training, in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to grow your business without losing more time for yourself. How many of you would want to discover that? Can you type number 5 in the chat? Okay, and this is the last lesson I'll be sharing with you. Okay, great. So now, ako personally, I have an online course business, and I started from my home and doing it by myself. But I'm a person, it has been my dream to get an office, to hire people. However, I don't have to, okay? But to make the long story short, I actually got an office, hired people because I was making more than 7 figures every month. So I had the capacity to do it, right? But you don't have to do that, okay? What happened was when I started hiring people, and even if I did it by myself, ito yung nangyari. I did it by myself. Para akong naging, how many of you do everything by yourself and you go out of your mind? Parang you become crazy, right? I thought the solution was hiring people. So I got people, hired people. Do you know what happened? I became more crazy. I realized na the reason pala why my business is like that, it's not because kulang yung tao ko. It's not because hindi sila magaling. It is because I did not have a process and system in place. Okay? So that means this is for you, even if you have no plans on getting an employee, even if you're going to do it by yourself. If you have a process and system in place, doing it by yourself, what's going to happen is it will save you more time. You won't forget in what you do. Okay. So right now, and right now, even if I don't have a team, I could do all this by myself. It's because I have a process and system in place. Kumbaga systematic na. Okay? Before it would take us 8 hours, ngayon it would just take us 1 to 2 hours. Just imagine that if you have a process and system in place. Okay? That means again, this is for you even if you're alone, even if you're a solopreneur, you need to have a process and system in place. Okay? So now if you could see Facebook, YouTube, ClickFunnels, doing events, our editing team, we have a process, we have a flow chart. Okay, so I'm gonna like zoom in. This is our checklist. So when we create a funnel, when we create an ad, when we do anything, okay, so marketing, we have a checklist para hindi namin makakalimutan. How many of you experienced doing something and tapos you forgot? Okay, you forgot about one thing and it destroyed your entire campaign. Okay, let me know by typing number 3 in the chat. Right? So that is the essence of having a checklist and a process. Okay. So now I want to review what we've discussed. Okay. First is I shared with you how to find a profitable course idea by niching, instead of being a big fish in a small pond. Okay. And now that you have the course idea, you verify it through a whiteboard webinar or a whiteboard presentation. Next is once you have people buying already your course, that's the time you create it. You sell group coaching so that you can have immediate feedback right away and you can refine your course immediately. Now that you have already your course, the step number 4 is you automate your sales process using a whiteboard, using a webinar funnel, webinar system, and that will make money for you every single day, right? And now you scale your business, you grow your business, and you need to have a process and system in place, even if you're doing it by yourself, so that you will have time for yourself. Okay, quick question, guys. How many of you learned a lot so far? Can you type number 5 in the chat, please? If you're learning a lot so far. Yan. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a question. Would you want to do everything by yourself from step 1 to step number 5? Yung shinare ko kanina. Would you want to do it by yourself? Type number 1 if you want to do it by yourself. Or would you want me to coach you, hold you by the hand, share with you step by step, move by move on how to implement step number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, up to number 5. From creation to selling to automating your online course business. How many of you would want me to coach you? Okay, type number 2. If you want to do it by yourself, type number 1. Okay, if you want me to show you the steps so that you won't commit the same mistakes that I did, type number 2 in the chat right now. Okay, so here's the thing. Before we end, is it okay if I can share with you a one-time special offer for staying until the end, so that I could help you, I could support you even after this training? Is that okay, you guys? Type number 5 if okay lang ba yun sa inyo, na I'm gonna share with you an offer that could support you after this training. Okay, great. So is it okay if I can speak a little bit faster so that I don't waste a lot of your time? Okay lang ba yun sa inyo, guys? All right, great. So this is my course that sells coaching program. Okay, etong coaching program na to is I'm gonna help you implement step number 1, step number 2, number 3, number 4, up to number 5. Exactly what I shared with you kanina. Okay, I'm not talking about information. I'm talking about implementation. Okay, and it's a coaching program because it's two-way. Hindi lang siya na I'm gonna give you crappy videos and then you just watch it on your own. I will be here for you, coaching you move by move. Okay, so now here's what you're gonna get. First is my 8-week digital business masterclass, and in this masterclass is a core training. And who is this for? Okay, this is for you if wala ka pang course idea, wala ka pang knowledge or experience yet. How many of you are in stage number 1? Can you type number 1 in the chat, please? Okay. Stage number 2 naman, this is for you if you have an idea, but you're not sure if it's working. Okay. Type number 2 if you're in stage number 2. Stage number 3 naman is you're in the process of recording your course, but hindi mo alam paano. Okay. If you're in stage number 3, type number 3 in the chat. Stage number 4 naman, if you already have a course, but it is not selling, let me know by typing number 4 if nasa stage 4 ka. And number 5, if your course is making some sales, but you want to grow. Type number 5 if you're in stage number 5. Now, this 8-week masterclass will show you how to get to the next stage. Okay. Whatever stage you are, this is for you because it is breaking down. It is broken down into specific modules, step by step. Okay, so that to help you get to the next stage. Now, this is not wherein what I'm telling you is not losing 100 pounds in one day. Okay, it's losing like 1 pound in one day. Okay, small steps, getting to the next steps. Okay, now this 8-week digital business masterclass, if you've attended one of my programs in the past, I've sold it for 50,000 pesos or 49,990, and this is the first thing that you are gonna get. Okay. Aside from this, is I'm also gonna give you my 8-week live coaching with me. Now, I have not offered this in the past, so this is the first time I'm offering a live coaching with me. And in this coaching, it's kind of like every single week. What's gonna happen is, every single week, what's gonna happen is you will jump on a call. It's a hot seat coaching. After you've implemented the masterclass, after you've implemented the trainings, gusto mo magpa-check sa akin, like, okay, meron kang problems. You're gonna jump on the call. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna log in into your dashboard if possible. Log in into your dashboard, log in into your ad account, and tell you, okay, this is the reason why it's not working. This is the reason how to fix it. Okay, it's kind of like hiring me as your chief marketing officer in your business. Okay, and you know that if you've attended my mastermind in the past, this is valued at 100,000 pesos. But I'm gonna give this to you for free once you enroll in the Course That Sells coaching program. Again, here's what you're gonna get: 8-week digital business masterclass, 8-week live coaching with me. Total value is 149,980 pesos. Okay. The next thing that you need is, now, let's say you already have a course idea. Okay. And you want to verify if it's selling. Now, I told you that you need to do a whiteboard presentation or a whiteboard webinar. Now, the problem is, how many of you don't know what to say in the whiteboard webinar? Okay, you don't know what to say. And can you type number 5 in the chat? Okay, now I'm actually solving that problem. Okay, why? Because instead of you figuring out what to say, I'm going to give you my fill in the blanks whiteboard webinar script. Okay, how many of you remember this? When I conducted webinars after whiteboard webinars, and what I'm doing is I'm actually giving you the exact script I'm using that made me a minimum of 6 figures. Literally, all you have to do is to read the script, and you will, it will get you better results than you doing by yourself, right? So now, this is what you're gonna get, and this is valued at 19,990. But I'm gonna give this to you for free once you enroll in our Course That Sells coaching program. Again, here's what you're gonna get: 8-week digital business masterclass, 8-week live coaching with me. Okay, what fill in the blanks whiteboard webinar script. Total value is 169,970 pesos. Okay, now that you already have, let's assume that you already have you already sold. Okay, and you already have a course. What is the next thing that you need? Okay, kailangan mo ng webinar system. Okay, automated webinar system. Now, here's the thing: how would you like if I could actually give you my exact webinar system? How many of you would want that, guys? Type number 2 in the chat if you want that. How would you want me to, what if I would give you my exact webinar system so that all you have to do is to copy, paste, and deploy it into your own business? You just have to change the graphics, change the headlines, and in less than 15 minutes, boom, you have your own automated webinar system. Okay, so a while ago, I shared with you, I have 3 pages. Okay, very simple, but it is converting. Okay, registration, webinar room, payment pay. Instead of creating it from scratch, what if I actually give that to you as well? Now, I actually asked a couple of friends, sabi ko, bro, what if I will be creating your own webinar system? And all you have to do is replace the copy, replace the headline, replace the pictures. How much would you be willing to pay if I would do it for you? I would create with like a ready-made ready-made webinar system. And then here's what people had to say: 150. They're willing to pay 150 for this. Okay, 80 to 100,000 a month. Okay, $5,000. That's about 250,000 pesos. 300 to 600,000 pesos. Do you know why they're willing to pay this? Because they know the value of this. Okay, now I've actually sold this in the past, and I've sold it for 100,000 pesos. However, I'm going to give this to you for free once you enroll in the Course That Sells coaching program. Again, here's what you're going to get: 8-week digital business masterclass, 8-week live coaching with me, fill in the blanks, whiteboard webinar script, ready-made automated webinar system, total value 269,960 pesos. Now that you have this webinar system, the last thing that you need is you would need to run ads. Here's my question, guys. How would you like me, instead of you doing it by yourself, doing trial and error, how would you like me to actually give you my million-peso Facebook ad templates and swipe files? Okay, you remember that if you remember, I actually shared with you some of my ads that made millions of pesos. And instead of doing it by yourself, how would you like me to give you my ads so that all you have to do is copy, paste it, deploy it into your own business? Okay, how many of you would want that? Type number 7 in the chat, please. Okay, so now this is what we're gonna get, but this is priceless because I just can't put a value to this. This has made me multiple 8 figures in my business, and I'm gonna give this to you for free once you enroll in the Course That Sells coaching program. Again, here's what you're gonna get: 8-week digital business masterclass, 8-week live coaching with me, fill in the blanks whiteboard webinar script, ready-made automated webinar system, million-peso Facebook ad templates and swipe file, total value 269,960. Here's my question: if all this did, okay, if I had to charge you that amount, but if all this did was to produce sales from your digital course business, even before you're creating it, so that you'll have an immediate funding to reinvest and grow your company, would it be worth 200,000? Type yes if yes, please. Okay, great. So if all this did was build your automated sales process that generates sales for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so that you can spend more time with other things like your family and passion, would it be worth 200,000? Okay, type yes if yes. Okay. If all this did was acquire highly qualified customers for your digital course business without spending more in advertising, so that you'll have a higher profit for you to keep, would it be worth 200,000? Type yes if yes. Okay. So now here's the thing. Good news is I'm not charging 269,960 for this, and not even 100,000, and not even 50,000. Okay. Here's the thing. I had two choices between what would be the pricing. My first choice was create a simple and cheap training program and easily sell it to as many people. But I might be working with lazy, uncommitted, and stubborn people, which will not encourage me to give 100% of my commitment. Or second option, create an intensive training of all my learnings, which might require a little higher investment. But in exchange, I can devote more resources, more commitment, and more focus to make each one of you become successful. Guys, if you were in my shoes, anong pipili nyo? Number 1 or number 2? Type it in the chat. Okay? Okay, of course, because I value quality over quantity. Sabi nga nila that, people who don't pay attention. The more you pay, the more attention you pay, right? So the enrollment, straight up, would just be a one-time payment of 19,990. Okay, and I've sold courses in the past up to 50,000, but if you think of it, this is really a bargain. Okay, I've bought courses $5,000. That's about 250,000 pesos, 500,000 pesos, and if you just compare the value that I have, then it would be worth it. Now, most probably your concern is it's too expensive. Okay, take this for a while. Divide that into 1 year, 365 days. How much is that worth? 54 pesos per day. Okay? Now, anong mabibili mo? Spaghetti, kape, angkas. Actually, mas mahal pa yung angkas. But the point is, we're actually spending this amount anyways, every single day. But here, you're not spending it. Okay? This is an investment in your business. Right? So, here's my question. How much is it worth if you could produce just one sale per day? Now, we'll do the math, okay? On average, I want you to sell your course about 10,000 to 30,000 pesos, okay? Because it's a course and we're gonna do it in a sales process. So sabihin natin, we're selling your course for 10,000 pesos each, and you just sell one sale per day. For the next 30 days, that's 300,000 pesos. Here's my question, guys. If you enroll in the program for like 19,119, that would make you 300,000. Would it be worth it? And let's say you just paid half of that amount. Okay. So you decide. Now, you have two choices right now. Do nothing. Do not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free, or take this small investment or enrollment fee compared to all the value you'll get in return. Now, we have this motto that if we can't make you money, then we don't deserve yours. So here's what we're going to do. Guys, how many of you would want to enroll in the program, but the only problem is this? What if it does not work? Type number 1 in the chat. Coach, okay, walang problema. Pero what if it does not work? Okay? How many of you have that problem? Can you type number 1 in the chat? Okay? Because I know some of you, you may, I know that's a hard-earned money. Okay? And you're afraid. You have that fear. Because you may have bought courses in the past, expensive courses in the past, but all they teach is motivation. No step-by-step plan. Okay? And some of you may have bought courses and programs in the past, pero wala. You just got disappointed. Now, here's what I'm going to do, which is not many people are doing. In fact, I think I'm the only person who does this in the Philippines. Okay? I'm going to give you an action-based, risk-free guarantee. Okay? So ano to? I want you to attend our masterclass, use our templates, and implement 100% of our training. If we can't help you get at least one sale from your online course in the next 60 days, we will give you 100% of your money back. But wait, plus, I will pay you 5,000 pesos from my own pocket for wasting your time. How many of you think that that's fair? Can you type number 3 in the chat? And that's fair. Okay, I'm literally eliminating the risk. Okay, enroll in the program, implement 100% of our training, and if you don't get one sale, I'll refund your money, plus I will pay you 5,000 for wasting your time. Okay, from my own pocket. Okay, just email our team within 60 days and make sure you have to prove to us that you've done your homework in implementing everything we've taught you. Now, this is not for lazy people. Okay, if you're somebody who's gonna enroll in the program, you're not gonna do anything, you don't get results. However, if you're committed, you're serious, then this is for you. So make sure you have to implement and do 100% that I say. Okay? Because that's the only way to guarantee your success is if you implement it. If you want guarantee that you're going to implement, then it will just come back to you, right? So here's the thing, okay? Again, the enrollment is 19,990. However, because you're on this training, how many of you would want a special offer? Type number 3 if you want a special offer. Go ahead, type number 3, type number 3. Okay, guys, here's the thing. Okay, because you're here today, I want to reward you. Okay, instead of getting in for 19,990, only for today, the enrollment would just be a one-time payment of 9,990. Guys, I have never offered this in the past. Okay, and I know because of this crazy and uncertain times, I had to do this. Now, if you're ready, go ahead, go to fibolim.com/enroll. Right, just go ahead, type fibolim.com/enroll, open a new tab right now. And here's what's gonna happen. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so when you type fibolim.com/enroll, okay, so open a new tab, do it with me. fibolim.com/enroll. Okay, click enter. Okay, so what's gonna happen? You will land on this page. You will land on this page. Okay, so here, this is what we're gonna get, and most probably, yeah. So what's gonna happen is you enter your full name here, and the purpose of this, so we know where we can send your login details. Make sure tama yung email address. Make sure tama yung phone number mo. Okay, because we have to call you for your login details. So enter your full name and email. Okay. Phone number, and then merong mga mode of payments dito, guys. Okay, debit or credit card, bank transfer or deposit, okay, digital wallet, like GCash, Paymaya, coins, and remittance. So just choose what your payment option is, then click proceed to payment. Okay, after that, you land on this page. Okay, now here, all you have to do is just click this lang para mag-open siya. So sabihin natin you're gonna pay through debit or credit card. Just click here. Just click buy now. Okay. And what's gonna happen is if you're gonna pay through debit or credit card, just click pay with debit or credit card dito sa baba. Okay. And here naman sa bank transfer is ito yung ano namin, BDO BPI, but you can also transfer with other banks. So China Bank to BDO, Metro Bank to BPI, you can also do that. Okay. So just click this one lang. Digital payment, coins, PayMaya, GCash. Just look at that. Remittance, this is our collecting agent, Anthony Florestura, and just complete these details. Okay. Now, again, you can just read this. This is my guarantee. I'm eliminating the risk for you. Okay. Now, after you complete your payment, what's going to happen is I want you to submit a receipt by clicking here. Okay. Submit your receipt so that we can verify your payment. Okay. And after that, wait for 24 to 48 hours for us to verify. And then you will receive an email from us. My team is going to call you to give you the next instructions. Okay. Is that clear? So go ahead, open a new tab right now. Go to fibolim.com/enroll. Now, I want to reward for the people who are action takers. Okay, so now here's the thing. For the first 50 students to enroll right now, I'm going to give you bonuses. Okay, so go ahead, open a new tab, type fibolim.com/enroll. Bonus number 1 is I'm going to give you my funnel hacking live. If you notice this is I wrote down my top $28 million course ideas. Okay, when I flew here, if you remember that, and that is what I will be giving you when you're one of the first 50 to enroll right now. Now, I actually paid $1,000 to be in this seminar, so I'm gonna value this at 50,000 pesos, but I'm gonna give this to you for free once you enroll as one of the first 50 people. So go ahead, open a new tab right now, type fibolim.com/enroll. Okay. So again, here's what you're going to get. 8-week digital business masterclass, 8-week live coaching with me, fill in the blanks, whiteboard webinar script, ready-made automated webinar system, ₱1,000,000 Facebook ad templates and swipe files, and $28 million course ideas, total value, 319,950 pesos. Okay. Bonus number 2. Go ahead. First 50 students. How many of you remember this? Okay. Ito yung mga sales process that I funnel hack, that I documented from different experts, right? Robert Kiyosaki, Peng Joon, Dan Lok, Billie Jean, Anik Singal, Dean Graziosi. Okay. It's all my Trello account. What if I could actually, in just one click of a button, I could transplant all their sales process to your account so that you can model what works. Okay. And this is my personal funnel hacking swipe file. Total value is 100,000, but I'm going to give this to you for free once you enroll in the course that sells coaching program. Again, here's what you're going to get. 8-week digital business masterclass, 8-week live coaching with me, fill in the blanks, whiteboard webinar script, ready-made automated webinar system, ₱1,000,000 Facebook ad templates and swipe files, $28 million course ideas, and my personal funnel hacking swipe file, total value 419,940. Go ahead, type fibolim.com/enroll. Okay. Last bonus number 3 for the first 50 students. I could see people already enrolling. Okay, so you remember that I have a process and system for my company, right? For you to implement, you could pass this to your team, or you can do it by yourself. What if I could actually give this to you as well? My process and system of my company, 8-figure company, and yeah, and this is priceless, you guys. But this done for you process and checklist, I'm gonna give this to you for free when you're one of the first 50 people to enroll right now. Okay, go ahead, open a new tab, fibolim.com/enroll. Again, here's what we're gonna get: 8-week digital business masterclass, 8-week live coaching with me. Fill in the blanks, whiteboard webinar script, ready-made automated webinar system, ₱1,000,000 Facebook ad templates and swipe files, $28 million course ideas, personal funnel hacking swipe file, done for you, process and checklist, total value 419,940. Okay, go ahead, open a new tab. First 50 people will receive the bonuses. Okay, so now here's what we're gonna do for the next 30 minutes. I'm gonna answer your questions. Now, since I'm streaming this via Zoom, it would be hard for me to look at your comments because I'm streaming this. I'm streaming this using Zoom, but I'm recording this using Zoom, but I'm streaming this in different platforms like YouTube and Facebook. So what's gonna happen, guys? I've already prepared some questions, frequently asked questions sa mga tao. But if you have questions, you can either email us or you can just chat it in the comment section on those platforms, either on YouTube or Facebook. Okay, because I already have assigned my team to to reply to your comments. Okay, so just go ahead if you have some questions. There's a possibility I won't be able to read it now because I'm still doing this and it's gonna we will experience tech problems if I'm gonna move back and forth. Okay, but if you're ready, just go ahead, open a new tab right now, fibolim.com/enroll, and I'll be here for the next 30 minutes to answer your questions. And if you type in the chat, my team is gonna get back to you immediately. Right? So I have some questions here that are already tawag dito. I already prepared, okay, for the most frequently asked questions. Okay. First question is, can I enroll tomorrow? Okay. So what's gonna happen is if you enroll tomorrow, again, I'm only giving out the bonuses for the first 50 to enroll. Now, I totally understand that some of you are paying through like over the counter or remittance. So here's what we're gonna do. For those who will be paying through offline, I will make the deadline as long as you complete your payment within 24 hours, okay, from today, I will consider you as part of the bonus, okay? So go ahead. And even if you're gonna pay through like offline payments or remittance, I want you to register right now so that we know na kasama ka. Okay, I want you to go ahead, open a new tab, type fibolim.com/enroll for you to register, and we know na kasama ka. Okay. So, oh, by the way, the reason why I'm rewarding action takers, it is because we have figured out that 90% of our success comes from the people who immediately take action. So that means if you don't immediately take action, it's good enough. Now we're not going to reward you kasi chance of you succeeding, no, you don't actually succeed, right? Because action takers act fast and they make decisions fast, right? Maybe because that's one of the reasons. So if you're a serious entrepreneur and you want to start this with me, then go ahead, open new tab, type fibolim.com/enroll. Now, how do I know if I'm still part of the first 50? After you complete your payment, my team is gonna call you and inform you on your next steps. And we're gonna inform you if you're part of the bonuses, okay? But as long as you complete your payment within 24 hours, we will give you the bonuses, okay? How is this different from all other programs? Now, first of all, I think I'm the only person who teaches how to create a course here in the Philippines. Nobody else. Second, there are a lot of people around the world teaching you how to create a course. However, it may not be applicable in the Philippines. I have tested the market and I know what the pricing is. I know the psychology of buying, especially mga Pinoy. Diba? We have a crab mentality, merong purong mindset ng mga tao. So I know what will be the best marketing strategy here in the Philippines. Okay. Okay. What happens after? By the way, guys, I'm not sure if you can see the link. If you can see the link clear, can you type it in the chat? fibolim.com/enroll. Just want to make sure kasi in my, it's kind of like blurry here. Can you type it in the chat? Can you do it with me, guys? Can you type it in the chat box? fibolim.com/enroll if nakikita nyo kasi it's not clear. Okay, thanks. So, what happens after we pay? So after you pay is, can you wait for 24 to 48 hours? Because my team is going to get back to you. We're going to verify your payment. And yun, my team is going to call you. You're also going to receive an email on the next steps after that. Okay. What if it does not work? Again, guys, for those, if you have questions, I won't be able to see it right now because I'm streaming this through Zoom. Just type it in the comment section. You may be in YouTube or in Google. Google, YouTube or in Facebook, just type it, and I've already assigned my team to get back to you immediately. Okay. What if it does not work? Okay, so what if it does not work? Provided that you implemented 100% of the training, when I say implement, ginawa mo, hindi lang tamad-tamad na hindi mo nga pinunood. Kasi I know a lot of people, Coach, hindi nag-work. Okay. Pinanood mo ba? Hindi. Busy ako eh. Yung iba, oh coach, pinanood ko. Ginawa mo ba? Hindi. Busy ako eh. 'Di ba? So, uh, if you have that if you have that reason na busy ako, wala akong time, hindi ako priority. Okay? So this is not for you. Right? I'm only working with people who are serious. Kasi if you have that reason, you're not gonna succeed. Even if I give you all my trainings, all my tools, tapos sasabihin mo, wala akong time. Okay? Wala. Better yet, diba? Don't enroll. Kasi I only want serious people here. Okay? So, again, going back, if you implemented what I teach you, and if it does not work, I will be giving you a 60-day. If you implement and if you don't get one sale, okay, from your course, I'm gonna refund 100% of your money back. Plus, for my own pocket, I'm gonna pay you 5,000 for wasting your time. Okay, that's my guarantee. Okay, I'm serious. Do you offer support if we get stuck? Yeah, that's the reason why you're enrolling in this program, because we offer accountability, we offer support, we offer community. Okay, so that means I have a tech team. I have a tech team to help you if you get stuck. If things are not working, you can just message us. Okay. What if I can't afford 9,990? Now, I only want to work with serious entrepreneurs. And one of my way of filtering the serious and not serious entrepreneurs is if, it's through the enrollment. So if you don't have the capacity yet, then I don't think this is for you yet. Okay, but I always believe na, kasi I know when I started, I also didn't have the money. Okay, I always believe na if gusto mo, may paraan. If ayaw mo, maraming dahilan. Okay, it's kind of like buying a 10 million peso 10 million peso house for 100,000. Okay, here's my question, guys. Kung merong bahay na 10 million, bibilin mo ng may offer say 100,000. Kahit wala kang pera, bibili ka ba? Okay? You will find a way unless you don't use your head, right? So it's kind of like this, okay? Because what I'm teaching you is my skill. What I'm teaching you is ginawa ko that actually worked. Okay? And I've made multiple 8 figures from this. So if you implement what I teach you, then it's kind of like buying my 8-figure knowledge for 0.001% of the price. Right? So will this work? Okay, I receive a lot of questions. Will this work for a newbie? Okay. Now, the thing is, I've actually made this course for newbies. That's the reason why I'm giving to you all my templates. I'm giving to you all my tools. Kasi I know most of you are newbies, okay? So that's the reason. Okay, so for some of you asking, what is the schedule of the coaching? Now, we're actually changing the schedule right now. So we don't have the final schedule yet. However, we're gonna inform you immediately once you've completed the enrollment. Okay, we will be calling you and we'll inform you immediately. As of now, we're making some changes with regards to the schedule. Okay, yeah. Okay, hindi ba ito scam? Okay, so you can. Okay, then you guys, if you have got value from this, then most probably, imagine that was just a free training. How much more if you enroll in this program, right? So yeah. If you're still thinking about it, then ask yourself if you've got value from my training. If you did not get any value from my training, then just go ahead and leave. But if you think that I could deliver even more, then give it a try. Because again, I'm eliminating you all. I'm taking all the risk. Okay. when are we gonna start? Okay, when are we gonna start? So what's gonna happen is, once you completed your enrollment, you immediately start right away. Okay, my team is gonna call you. You immediately get access to the master class, and the live coaching will also start as well. Okay. Is there an installment option? Unfortunately, there's not. There's no installment option, guys. This is the lowest price I've ever offered. And for some of you who think, ang laki naman, wala akong pera, guys. The reason why siguro you still remain in what you do, it is because that's how you think. Okay, you think of it as an expense. Okay, the reason why I was able to become number one in our affiliate program, it's because I treated ads not as an expense, but as an investment. Okay. For example, ito, 10,000. Guys, if you could just sell one course, just one sale, that's why I told you one sale. Because alam ko, if you could just sell one sale, you're gonna recoup all the enrollment fee dito. Okay. So, ayun. Is this live or recorded? So, ano yung live or recorded? I think, okay, so the master class is a recorded training. The reason for that is because it is divided into different stages. Okay? So that means if nasa stage 2 ka, you immediately watch stage 2. If you are in stage number 5, you immediately watch stage number 5. If you're in stage number 1, you immediately watch stage number 1. Okay, so that's the purpose why it's recorded. Now, the 8-week live coaching is a recorded, it's a live training, because I'm gonna walk you through, like, I'm gonna log in into your account. I'm gonna help you implement ano yung mga kailangan mo i-implement. Okay. So I'm combining, and now for some of you, okay, what's the schedule? Okay, so because I know for some of you, you have this concern. What if I cannot attend the live coaching? Okay, that's okay, because we have a recording. So if you cannot attend, we will be posting the recording in the members area. Okay. So don't worry about that. Okay. How does the live coaching work? So every single week, we will be jumping on a call, and we're going to check, we're going to see, we're going to have accountability. We're going to have accountability partners, and I'm going to look at your work. Okay. It's kind of like hiring me to determine, to check your business, if ano yung nag-work, what's not working in your business. Okay. What if I don't have a course idea yet? Okay, good question. So that's why I'm giving you my $28 million course ideas. It is because for you to model ano yung research ko na. Okay? And as well, in my training, in stage number 1, in phase number 1, I'm gonna show you how to create a course idea. Okay, so this is for you if wala ka pang course idea, because especially pag ikaw, you have experiences in the past, okay, we can convert that into a course. Okay. Do we receive a copy of the lectures? Yes, you will receive a copy of the lectures. Can I hire an expert sa niche na gusto ko i-serve? Yeah, sure, you can do this. How do you call this? Ako, my very first online course, just to tell you guys, is hindi ako gumawa. Okay. And my very first online course, we made 1 million in 1 month. Okay. And hindi ako nagturo. I was just the one doing the marketing, and iba yung turo. So kumbaga, hindi ako yung expert. Okay. So yes, you can do that as well. If you think na, you want to partner with somebody else, siya magturo, ikaw lang mag-marketing, then you can do it. Okay. What's the schedule of the coaching? What if we can attend the live coaching? Yeah, and so again, the schedule, we're still finalizing. We're changing the schedule kasi as of now, so we're finalizing it. If you can't attend the live coaching, that is okay, because we will be giving you the recordings of the coaching, and you can just watch it anytime from the comfort of your home. Okay. What's the success rate of your program? Ayan, so good question. First of all, what is success for you? Okay. Each of us have different success. So yung iba, one sale is a success. Quitting their job is a success. Making $1 million pesos, some 10 million, some 100 million, some buying a mansion. So honestly, I don't know what is success for people. Ako nga personally, success for me is impacting people's lives. So the point here is, The reason why I do what I do, it's because walang katapusan. Okay? So to answer your question, we all have a different way of measuring success. But siguro the reason why you're asking this is the reason why this question is asked, it's because most probably takot yung tao nagtanong nito. But because what if it doesn't work? Okay. Again, I'm eliminating all the risk. That's why I'm giving you a 60-day action-based guarantee. Okay, implement 100% of the training. If you don't get one sale, okay, I'm gonna refund 100% of your money back. Plus, I'm gonna pay you 5,000 for wasting your time. Okay, again, guys, these questions are I already prepared this ahead of time because I won't be able to look at the platforms like YouTube and Facebook right now because I'm streaming this through Zoom. So just comment your questions, guys, and my team is gonna get back to you. Okay. I've already assigned my team to get back to you via chat as well. So just comment your questions kasi my team can read that. Okay. Are you gonna teach us how to create a website? Yeah, of course. Especially a website that sells. Okay, because there's a lot of beautiful looking websites out there, but that does not make any money. Okay. So yes. Can we join next time? No. You know why? Because if you join next time, you're never going to join. And if you join next time, unfortunately, we're closing the enrollment. Okay. The enrollment opens right now, and we're going to close it in a few days. Okay. And that's the only time that you join. Is it like we make our own videos and replace your pictures with ours? Yep, that's correct. Can I still pay through card tomorrow? Okay, yeah. I experienced students like this in the past wherein they don't have a credit card or the debit card pero gusto nila magbayad through card para easier na lang for them. So yes, as long as you complete your enrollment within 24 hours. Okay? Ayan. Can we use all the templates you provided even after the training? Yes. What equipment do we need to make this work? Oh, good. Now, you don't need to have any fancy equipment to make this work, okay? Pero there will be a minimum requirement, okay? Kailangan meron kang Wi-Fi, kailangan meron kang laptop or desktop, okay, to make this work. If you only have a mobile phone, it's hard for you to create a website from that. You need to have minimum a laptop or a desktop, tapos Wi-Fi, okay? Kasi, guys, there's a lot of online business out there. Oy, hihita ka ng pera, cellphone mo lang, chat mo lang. Okay? This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Okay? This is a real business. You need to have an investment in your business. Now, I know for some of you, that will be the main concern. Now, coach, I can't do that because wala akong cellphone. Guys, I started, if you know my story, I made my first 100,000 online without having a laptop. In fact, I actually made 10 million in my business. No, 50 million in my business without buying a laptop. Right? How did I do that? I actually won. Okay. Hindi raffle. I won an affiliate contest. Okay, that means na sino yung number one, sino yung pinakamataas na sales is my laptop. That's how I did it. I found a way. Okay? I did not say, oh, wala akong laptop. Oh, it's impossible for me to win that. Okay, I found a way. If you ask my partner, we go to the computer shop to reply comments, to work on my online business. That was like 4 years ago, right? Imagine. She logs in. So she was my first employee because for us to have dinner, I need to reply to the comments, and she helped in our computer shop. Not in our, but we had to go to another computer shop to just imagine that, okay? And our internet was low. But again, it is not a reason for us to say, no, we can't do it. It's not like you have two options. You could say, I can't do it, or you could say, how can I do it? Okay. If we purchase the whole package, will there be someone to walk us through everything? Because that takes a lot to take in. Yeah, good. So my team is going to call you. My team is going to get back to you. And we're going to give you a welcome video. Okay, so it's me explaining like, oh, here's what you're going to get. Here's how you implement it. Here's what you're going to get. Here's the next step. And that is what's going to happen when you enroll in the program. Okay. How long will this offer last? So we're going to close enrollment in the next few days. However, if you want to receive the bonuses, then you have to complete your payment within the next 24 hours. Okay. How many years of experience do you have in this kind of business? So I've been doing this for the past 4 years, and I've made over 50 million in sales selling information products. Okay. How do we get all those? You enroll in the program. Okay. Do we have lifetime access to all those? Okay, good question. Now, for the 8-week digital masterclass and 8-week live coaching, since this consumes my time, then this is only limited for 8 weeks. Okay. And however, these tools like the fill in the blanks whiteboard webinar script, the automated webinar, and all these bonuses, like things, this will be for your lifetime. But my coaching will only be limited for the next 8 weeks. Grabe naman, 10K tapos lifetime coaching, diba? So ayun. I'm just a high school graduate, but I'm currently running a business. Am I qualified to join? Will this work for me? Okay, good. So there are, guys, you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to have a diploma. You don't need to have like a degree to be able to create a selling course. Okay. The most successful people even doesn't have a degree, diba? All you need is dapat meron kang, guys, if nabuhay ka sa mundo na to with more than 20 years experience, you have an experience to share. Okay? You may be someone na you had a bad relationship and you were able to overcome it. Share it. How to overcome a bad relationship. That's a course, right? So you don't need to have a diploma or a degree or a certification for you to be qualified for this. Okay. Next, I'm a former banker. Ano kaya magandang course? Okay. Again, I'll be sharing with you ano yung mga magandang course ideas, and including my $28 million course ideas. You can just model how I do it. Okay. So guys, even if you don't have a course yet, just enroll. I will help you figure out the course. Kasi most people, they find the course idea first before they enroll. No. I will help you create the course idea in the training. Okay? Sir, bukas pa ba mag-avail? Pwede ba bukas mag-avail sa promo? Ayan. So, yes, as long as you complete your payment within 24 hours, especially if you're gonna pay through remittance or like, but if you are, you are gonna pay online, you have to complete right now, because why would you pay tomorrow? You're actually procrastinating again, diba? So, guys, when you enroll in my training, I'm gonna train you not to procrastinate. Okay, that is what I'm gonna share with you. What are we gonna get again? Okay, so you're gonna get my 8-week digital business masterclass that will help you implement from stage 1 to stage number 5. 8-week live coaching with me, fill in the blanks, whiteboard webinar script, ready-made automated webinar system. Okay, I'll review this again. So itong 8-week live coaching is every single week we'll drop on a call and I will be checking your work. I'll be logging into your dashboard, telling you what to do, what not to do. Fill in the blanks whiteboard webinar script is a cheat, parang cheat sheet na to help you sell your course using a whiteboard presentation. Ready-made automated webinar system. Again, this is the sales process that I'm using so that you can generate sales 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ₱1 million Facebook ad templates. This is my ads that I run. Para gagawin mo lang is copy paste and deploy it into your own business. My $28 million course ideas. These are my top ideas na I researched, I surveyed, and I'm giving that to you as well. Personal funnel hacking swipe file. So here is I I observed, I documented the sales process of different experts, and uh, spent like $500,000 buying their courses, their programs, and I'm gonna give that to you so that you can model how they do it as well. Done for you process and checklist is these are the process of my business, and we literally spent a lot of time creating this. However, as a bonus for the first 50 to enroll, um, you will be getting this for free. Okay. I don't have a laptop, only a phone. Is that okay? That's not okay. You need a laptop or a desktop. Or if you want, you can just borrow or find a way. Okay. I'm interested, but no idea what course to create. Can you help me? Yes, I'm going to teach you what course to create. I'm going to show you how to create a course that you're passionate about, a course that merong demand. Okay. What's the schedule of the 8 weeks 8-week training, or tawag dito. So the 8-week training is a recorded training kasi it would depend kung sang stage ka. But the 8-week live coaching, again, is we're finalizing the schedule. So we will get back to you with regards to that. Of course, we'll be informing that once you're already part of the ano. So if you cannot attend naman the 8-week live coaching, don't worry because we're recording naman the trainings. Okay. Why are you offering your program so low? Is there a catch? Okay, good question. So here's the thing. I forgot to tell this. The reason why I'm dropping the price, it's because I'm taking, kumbaga, this is kind of like a test group so that I can gather testimonials so that I could eventually increase my price. Okay. After I gather enough testimonials, I'll surely increase the price. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. If that's okay with you, okay lang ba that if I help you get results in your business, are you willing to give me a testimonial na my thing works? In exchange, I'll get you in at a pre-launch offer. Okay lang ba, guys? Okay. Wala akong bank account for now. Pwede bukas for remittance? Yes. Yes, I'll just answer the questions. Okay? We're running out of time. Hindi ako techie. Madali lang ba ito i-learn? Good question. I'm also not a techie person. That's why I'm giving you all my templates para copy-paste ka na lang. And it's kind of like I've done all the heavy lifting for you. Okay? I've done 90% of the hard work for you. Given that we already implemented 100% of the training and still didn't get the value that we were expecting, when will you return back our enrollment? So what's gonna happen is we will return that immediately. Okay, but first you have to prove to us that you've implemented. I'm not sure with the team if how many days the process, because my accounting does that. But there will be a few days for the processing, and then we will be asking for your account details, and my team is gonna get back to you. Okay, so my accounting department does that. Ano po yung assurance na may babalik yung payment namin if it did not work? Look at my credibility. If you follow me on social media, then why would I not, diba? So, yun. Why would I not? I don't deserve that if you don't get results, right? Do we need credentials to create and sell a course? No need credentials. But if wala po akong expertise, I am just passionate about things, can I still have the ability to sell a course? Yes. Okay, I'll teach you that on our program. Already enrolled, what's next? Wait for our call 24 to 48 hours for us to verify. Make sure to submit a receipt, okay? Para we can verify your enrollment. Can I join next time? No. I only want to work with serious entrepreneurs. I think that's it, guys. Before we end, first of all, guys, I want to thank you for your time. And this has been a long training, but guys, even if you're not, if you're joining with us, then I'm really excited to see you in our coaching program. I'm excited to meet you in person. If you're not joining with us, then it's okay. I understand. Tawag dito, I just hope that we'll be meeting in the future. Okay, I just want you to implement what I taught you, because at the end of the day, it's not about the knowledge, it's about the implementation. This is Fibo Lim. Achieve success, live with happiness, and enjoy the good life. Bye bye,